I would literally stick my dick in a urinal and play the goddamn arcade.
Ew. Hi, welcome back to another episode of the First Podcast. Today we have Sethical, and today we're going to find out which bodily functions we're going to hear Tresten expel today.
Like a bomb, like a podcast.
No, it's just like every episode you're just hacking and coughing into the mic. You sound like you're dying all the time.
Okay, this time though I have a cold.
I think you've had COVID more times than there have been Saw movies at this point. I'm
catching up. I've had COVID 6 times and there's 10 Saw movies.
You're always running into the bathroom in the middle of the recording, and we just hear you.
Like if you get vaccinated, it seems literally impossible to get COVID 6 times. Like you have to.
That's what they want you to think.
We're gonna have to censor all this because we can't put it in the intro, but that's fine. All right. Hey, Sethical, can you
Seth,
tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Seth, thanks for the follow back.
Me?
Yeah, who are you? Back. Why are you here? What are you doing?
I am Sethical. I made some videos a couple years ago. I still make them. Called the Baku series. And they're increasingly getting worse and better. So that's all I can say for myself. I stream sometimes and I click bait on Twitter. That's about it. And I get paid to do it. And I'm almost at 1 million subs. So there we go.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think you were at like what were you at last time when we did a phantom recording of this, like 400,000? You've grown a lot, dude.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I think the past couple of years I've probably gained like at least 200K. But I don't change anything I do. It's just like a passive thing over time.
Yeah, for context, for anybody that doesn't know what we're talking about, we actually had Sethical on 2 years ago. But in the middle of the recording, our recording bot stopped working, and Seth here did know that he was supposed to be recording on his end, so we just lost a whole episode.
Yeah.
One of my favorite thumbnails.
Almost as bad as 9/11.
Yeah, this was the show's 9/11.
Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, let's knock down the second tower this time, at least.
Second tower.
Anyways,
we're knocking down the third one.
One of my favorite thumbnails Seth has done recently is the bitch.tv thumbnail.
Oh,
you're like,
is that the one you put on the tweet? Bitch.tv.
It's just so good.
I believe.
Do you have any questions about it, or you just?
No, I'm just saying, it's just great. It's a great thumbnail.
I appreciate that. It didn't take much effort.
See,
so okay,
okay.
Sorry, I just keep. Hold on. I keep thinking about like all the Baku videos I've watched, and they're cracking me up like in my head. So I'm sorry.
Yeah,
that's all he ever thinks about every day is just that it's infected his brain, and he's been driven mad.
What Tresten is doing is he is fangirling at the moment. I mean, that's understandable. I mean, it's
happens to everybody.
Like when we had Vsauce 2 on the podcast, I was like, "Hey, well, I'm so glad you're here." So it's like, I get it.
Hey, Sethical.
Oh boy.
Hi, Mr. Bakugan.
I'm like, oh brother.
Yeah. Wait, shit. Okay, I think I forgot to ask this on the last episode, by the way. Okay.
Yeah.
So why Ampharos?
My favorite Pokemon of all time. So
what do you like about Ampharos?
Okay. Yeah. What do you like about him?
Cool Pokemon. And probably one of the only decent ones in Gen 2, because that Gen sucked. So.
Did you like that he's like a lighthouse and
yeah. Like W Pokemon, bro. Helping people? Come on.
Yeah. Do you like his Mega form or just the OG?
Yes. 1,000%. It's just a 100% like amazing Pokemon. That's all that can be said.
You see the weird shit that they're doing with the Pokemon these days, by the way? Like, did you see that they're making like ancient versions of all the like Generation 2 dogs and shit?
That's why I say like Pokemon fans right now are starving. It is a struggle to be a Pokemon fan. I don't play shit but the old games. I don't play anything past Gen 5.
Bro, you all get a new Pokemon game like every 5 minutes. Come on.
Yeah. Like, chill. I don't need more games. I need y'all to make the old games better or just make the old games again. That's it.
Well, Generation 5 is really good, though.
Yeah. Like, past Generation 5, I don't even acknowledge.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Well, Generation 5 was like when they were kind of like the height of the 2D stuff. Like, they got really good at that. And then they're like, oh, let's do 3D. And it's like, oh, we're not that good at that. Oops, but we have to do that.
We have suffered immensely for it. So
yeah,
there we go.
I mentioned this on the last episode, though. Like, honestly, man, the newest Scarlet and Violet, they're not bad games. It's just they suffer from really shitty management. They suffer from a ridiculous release cycle every year. It's insane. That's insane.
That's insane
to release a new fucking Pokemon game every year. Yeah, it doesn't. You just
also,
you shouldn't.
The idea of DLC in a Pokemon game just really makes me feel weird. Not that like, oh, like every game has DLC and whatever. It's modern day Pokemon, but why does it have DLC?
That's how I feel like.
Come on.
About them putting DLC like in a Mario game. It just feels weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, my rule, I have like a rule of thumb, which is that okay. So if a developer releases a game and they do the whole thing, and that's the plan, and then after they're done, they're like, we have more stories to tell. And they start work after they're done, and it's a full package. I think I'm okay with that. But
I think they used to call that a sequel. But you know,
well, they would have games with like expansion packs, like with like Half-Life 2 Episode 2 and things like that.
No, but what I'm saying is like it's contrast to the Ubisoft model where it's like, well, when you buy the new Assassin's Creed, obviously we're going to do 23 DLCs for it, and obviously you're going to spend about $180 getting all the cosmetics and. It's like that's what I hate the most.
Like,
release,
stop.
I think.
Okay, I want just one costume where he looks cool in a complete game. Like Elden Ring was complete, and now it makes me excited for the DLC.
Yeah, we'll release one half of the game and then release the other half like 5 years later.
God, I kind of wish Elden Ring didn't have a DLC though. I kind of wish it just made it part of the game.
Well,
because it would have been great.
They finished the game and they're like, you know what? Let's do like something else.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing exactly what you said.
Well, what about
Sethical? What are you playing these days, by the way? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
no, it's fine.
Oh no. What do I play? Well, I
it's not a weird
Steam
question.
Deck.
Oh, nice.
So instead of playing Steam games, I downloaded about like 200 games to emulate.
Yeah.
On like old Nintendo games and like PlayStation 2. So I'm playing. Right now I'm juggling Final Fantasy VII on PS1.
Mm-hmm.
Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and like all the Pokemon games. Currently on Pokemon Black, like at the beginning. That's what I'm doing. And if I'm playing on
I
PC,
leaned away from the mic. Fuck off.
I'm playing like map games.
Yeah, we still heard that.
Map games?
Yeah, like Civ 6, EU4, whatever. CK3.
Oh, map games. I thought you said math games.
Like, oh, dude.
Well, I do play Sudoku.
Cool math games.
Yeah. Coolmathgames.com. No, yeah, Tresten, don't you have a Steam Deck too? And it's like you're all excited about being able to play games at shitty resolution at 30 frames per second or something. You're like,
oh, I mean, I sold it for pretty cheap because I needed rent money.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
I've been there.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty sad to sell it, but it was either sell the Steam Deck or have no apartment. So I chose my apartment.
I've been there too, man. Not for a while.
Trust me, like I may not have an apartment anymore, but at least I still have this Steam Deck.
Yeah.
At least I can play The Witcher 3 at 580p.
No,
bro, I've recently seen video of people that basically just live homeless and like enjoy it because they're not spending money. And I'm like, dude, that lifestyle seems so appealing to me. Just be on the street, get a sleeping bag, and like not pay rent.
Well, dog, you could go do that if you want. Like that's an option.
I'm on a lease for another 13 months.
Yeah, but you could still LARP.
Aren't there like
I mean, you could.
Aren't there like rich guys that like to?
The benefit isn't there.
Aren't there rich guys
That's
that
true.
like to live the homeless lifestyle? Where it's like, yeah, I just don't want a house. I just want to live on the street. But even though I'm pretty
That's
well
the
off,
fucking stupidest shit.
Yeah.
By the way, Like,
I wish I could do that. I can't really do that.
Y'all are fucking stressing me out because I'm over here like struggling financially, and y'all are like, I wish I was homeless.
I know, no, I didn't.
No, it's not that I wish I was homeless. I just wish I didn't have to pay rent.
I wish I didn't have to pay rent either. That'd be fucking awesome.
No,
I wish I didn't have to pay rent. That would be nice.
I'm just talking about like billionaires that LARP as homeless people.
Yeah. I just finally paid off my car. I'm excited to actually own something for once.
I don't even own my computer. Like the government's like, you better fucking pay off the rest of this computer. We're gonna break your legs.
My government issue PC.
Tresten, I don't think it's a government. I think it's newegg.com that has
Chinese government. More like
essentially.
Yeah, they grabbed me by my eggs and they're like, all right, listen, we'll let go as soon as you pay off the rest of it.
Oh, wait, okay. Sethical. Or do you want us to call you Sethical or Levante or Simir?
He wants to be called Mr. Bakugan.
Bro,
let me call you just Seth. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, this seems like the natural thing to do. No, Seth, so like here's my question, because this is the one thing that's always stopped me from getting a Steam Deck, which is that like how do you deal with the battery life? Because doesn't it suck?
It actually doesn't.
Really?
Depends on what you play. If you're playing something that's going to drain your battery life, yeah. If you're emulating games, you'll have like 10-hour battery life. Like I take it on flights.
Okay.
There is like battery saving modes, and if you have a USB-C, you can plug it in anywhere.
Okay.
I primarily use it connected to my TV. I have like an HDMI port, HDMI USB like adapter, and then like attached to a USB hub. And then I plug in, so it charges and it's connected to my TV, and I connect a controller to it and I play it from bed. And like it's like a PC on my TV.
So
it's very versatile if you figure how you can use it properly.
So what you're saying is the Steam Deck is more versatile than a PC as long as you treat it exactly like a PC that's plugged into the wall.
Yeah, but it's like a PC, but like mini version, but not a.
All right, hold on.
Okay, so
but it's made.
I've had the Steam Deck. I used to take it to work a lot. It is fantastic to play emulated, especially like older games. Yeah. It's super convenient, and the battery life does last like a shit ass load cock of time. So playing,
because I was just like
if you're using it for emulators, you're gonna get very good.
That's all I used it for. Like honestly, like just making it my emulation station was the best thing I could ask for. Plus, you say buying all the games like original hardware is a fucking pain
you don't
in
buy
the
games
ass.
For emulation.
And the Steam Deck is like, you pay a chunk of money for it, but then you can download like any of those games and play them anywhere, even like games that weren't initially portable.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Mm-hmm. It's good. And you can connect like any controller,
play,
like fucking wirelessly. It's great.
You can play games like Mario 64 and Super Mario Galaxy and all those other games that you can't play anywhere else.
Mario Sunshine.
Oh, shit. I think my Discord just crashed.
There are some
Pikmin
PC
3.
games that I'm thinking like, how would you even play it on a Steam Deck, even though you technically could?
They have a marker for every game that's either it's been verified to work great on Steam Deck, not verified, or like it partially works. So like you'll be able to tell.
I'm thinking like I'm not sure if a lot of RTS games or like management games would translate well. Like if you played Roller Coaster Tycoon on your Steam Deck, like how would that work?
Yeah, I don't think you can. You can use a
wireless mouse.
Yeah. It'd be awkward, but it'd work. No, but see, because like the recent games I've been playing are things like the new Ratchet and Clank and like Baldur's Gate 3, which surprisingly is like really resource intensive. So
I bet.
Probably not for me. You get to play with you get to have like a penis.
Okay, hold on. All right.
Did you have sex with a bear in that game?
All right.
Nah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, you get to it's actually fairly inclusive.
Oh, I thought you had to go to the bathroom
again. Penis on anyone.
Steam. Okay. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you just I'm going to make a non-binary strong femme character that has a wiener, and you can just do that. I don't think it actually affects the plot either. So, interesting.
I would be surprised if it did.
Yeah.
All right, Baldur's
I
Gate.
played it for like 30 minutes.
I'm not playing it.
It's turn-based,
I
though.
probably
It's
will.
turn-based. I don't know about that.
Bro, I love turn-based, and people are saying turn-based sucked. I'm like, bro, I maybe it's just I'm old, but damn, I love
I mean,
turn-based. I love
why?
to sit and make decisions.
You're old.
Oh, you can make decisions. What?
No, hold on. You're old because like back then they would supplement the lack of gameplay with, all right, now it's his turn, now it's your turn, and now it's his turn.
Yeah, but the inherent strategy is different than like real time, where it's like you got to flip around and do everything all at once.
Real time.
I'm like, I'd rather just sit there and be able to strategize.
Real time strategy though has a lot more like outcomes and planning you can do.
Well, not necessarily. I mean,
it's too fucking much, bro. Yeah. I'm not a multitasker.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is RTS is too much like for your brain.
Yeah, it's too much shit going around. I have two hands. Presumably, I'm using 4 fingers to play a video game.
I respect that.
There's no way
like,
I'm going to be able
Sometimes I just want to veg
unless
out.
it's Baldur's Gate 3, which you definitely want to play one-handed.
Wasn't there like a game that came out on the original Xbox where they had a whole setup like you were in a mech suit and it was like really complicated?
They did.
Yeah.
What was it, like Auto Modelista or whatever?
No, that's a racing game, Lars.
No, what is this? It's like original Xbox.
It was
game.
an Xbox game, and it had like this weird controller setup where you were like in a mech suit.
Fucking Mech Assault, I think it was.
Yeah, I was just thinking like,
bro? That sounds like a job. Come on.
It does. Xbox Mech Control. Yeah, it was for Steel Battalion. You guys remember this shit?
I never had it.
Like you literally get like you get like one of those fucking Macross cockpits where you actually like control. That's actually a cool idea. Just kind of a lot.
It seems more like it'd be better as like an arcade game where you had like an arcade setup.
Yeah, I mean it probably was an arcade game. So I don't know. You guys seen that one arcade game where you dip your finger into like the virtual butt or something?
What the fuck?
What was that again?
Japanese.
Yeah.
What?
Well, of course it's Japanese.
I mean,
who else?
I mean they have like arcade
more than a finger in there.
They have like
no man, just
they have urinals that are set up like arcade cabinets, and you control the game by like pissing into it. Like it's a real thing.
That's really
that
weird,
is so
man.
cool.
I'm like, yeah, you can make that, but who thinks of that?
The Japanese?
Are they just perpetually bored, and that's why they have like just this outlandish type shit coming out of their country? It's insane,
guys. It's called Boonga Boonga, and I don't think that I don't.
That sounded inherently racist.
Yeah, I was like, what?
That's the literal name of the game. And here I'm gonna save it if it lets me. Jesus.
All right, Lars.
I can't. Okay, so I can't put this in the render. So guys, go to Google and look up Boonga Boonga. But here I'm gonna put it in the chat here at discord.t1podcast.com.
It's not too specific.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lars.
Oh,
I
here
have
it
to
is.
go to the bathroom.
Oh, the butt game.
Yeah. The butt game.
Boonga.
Oh my
boonga.
god, this poster is
Boonga,
terrifying.
It is, yeah.
Who's ass?
Also, yeah. I mean, it's a fat
ex-girlfriend,
ass, dude,
ex-boyfriend, gangster, mother-in-law, gold digger, prostitute, child molester, con artist.
Oh, this is like some.
Sethical's listing his resume.
This is like some weird, box art for
all that.
Like a Dreamcast game. Like they give you, they're like fucked up Tekken characters.
Seems like it was about that time.
Yeah.
I think actually we can post that. Yeah. What's this? Okay, TJ's posted a link to an interactive urinal.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
It's basically like there's a lot of them in Japan, but basically they're games that you control by like pissing into the urinal.
But why?
I don't know.
Insanity.
Sega makes some of these.
Here's the thing though. I hear from like a lot of. I don't know. I'm gonna say I hear this from a lot of bartenders. I don't like sit around talking to a lot of bartenders, so I don't know where I picked this one up, but apparently if you put ice in a urinal, it makes dudes pee better. Like it's like if you give them something to concentrate on, it makes it so that like cleaning's easier.
Yeah, something to aim at.
Yeah, so maybe it's that. Well, that's a little bit more graphical. Thank you, TJ, for posting that.
I mean, that's
actually genius.
Yeah, I was trying to post an example of one of the games I was talking about, but
it does seem like an inherently Japanese thing to do with video games. Just to make like a urinal
turn
game.
everything into a video game.
Yeah, like sex.
I think Japan is just like they come off very strange, but they're just like that whole country is like genius. Everything that comes from there is just amazing. There's no way that like we're living life they're the ones running the simulation, and we're the ones like in the matrix, and they got us fucked up because everything they do is great. Everything we do sucks.
Not everything. There's like some things about Japan that I think is kind of like
I think they're just so far above us in like intelligence and like capability that we'll never understand.
Well, what I mean is like one thing that I notice about Japanese stuff is that they tend to like when they package stuff, they use a lot of plastic wrap, and they'll just unnecessarily put things in plastic wrapping. Like they sell like individual pieces of like an apple wrapped up in plastic, or like a banana like peeled and then put in plastic. It's like, dude, that's just wasteful.
I mean, I don't think the banana will never break.
Or like
also, I don't think they fuck around when it comes to public health, though, DJ. Well, like they don't.
I know, but
they don't suffer any fools.
I've heard they have a problem with plastic waste because they'll do shit like you buy a bag of candy, open it, each candy is individually wrapped. It's like, come on, that's really wasteful.
That's fun though. Oh, you ever tried that?
I mean,
it's kind of fun.
Maybe they're just very meticulous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gives you something to do with your hands. Kind of like your penis when you're at a urinal.
Yeah, I think there are. The individual experience is very important in Japan. That's why, like, you'll never be bored. You can play a game while you're pissing without like fucking up your phone.
Yeah, you can also just like disappear.
Oh yeah,
you can just become. What is it, like a hikoku mori or something?
Hikokomori.
Yeah. Like you can just get literally walled off, but still live in the house. For like years.
I said that they try to turn everything into a video game. I realized that they literally have vending machines at every corner, and they have vending machines for everything. Like not just like food and drinks. They'll have like just weird shit. Like they'll have like a bicycle vending machine or like an underwear vending machine, just randomly for some reason.
Well, it's usually used underwear.
Used.
It's kind of the I feel like vending machines are. What's up?
Nah, go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say I think vending machines are probably like the best video games though, because like you get it like a drink when you play,
but it costs money.
Yeah.
Well, so do video games.
Well, isn't that just like a skill crane, except like you're getting the item directly and stuff?
A skill crane with like 100% success rate,
99%.
Fucking around with a
don't go in there, Lars.
Okay, I won't go in there after you pooped. You don't have to warn me.
I just finished playing the arcade games.
Okay, we're talking about how like vending machines are the best video games because you get like a physical prize.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Like you pay like 75 cents and you always win.
Well, I'm just saying, like with like a skill crane, I'm sorry, like a claw machine, they like program it to like kind of like you have to fuck around a lot because sometimes it doesn't like grab the thing that you're trying to get, and it's like
what's designed not to
imagine
grab.
A vending machine where like there was like a skill issue and you couldn't get your prize.
Well, I mean, that's a claw machine.
You're literally describing skill claws.
No. Like
they do,
but it's just food. Like all the food you would find in a vending machine.
Bro, I would fucking hate it if
skill issue for getting food. That's
if I had to get food with a fucking claw machine. I would just game end myself.
Imagine that though. That'd be awesome. Like you wanted like a bag of chips for 50 cents. Now fuck you. You get nothing.
$20 basically at that point.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's a reason they don't do that, Tresten. There's a reason they just make like penis games for your urinal.
I would literally stick my dick in a urinal and play the goddamn arcade.
Ew. I mean,
there's a cold open.
No,
because these are public places, so it's like, dude, that's not sanitary.
TJ.
Oh my god, you know what you just reminded me of? I keep seeing these videos in like, they're like on TikTok, but people like make like food and cocktails using toilets, and it's like really fucking gross. Like, have you seen that?
Yeah, there's this restaurant that literally like makes soup and they only serve it in like
toilet spaghetti.
I saw one where they were like serving chocolate ice cream in a toilet and it looked like somebody just shit all over inside of it.
Ew.
Well, that's just shit from a butt at that point.
But chocolate ice cream comes out of your butt.
Hey, have you guys heard of this really like niche video called 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Niche? Yeah, it sure is niche.
Well, yeah, you guys should go look it up if you don't know what it is.
Yeah, Tresten, it's niche if you're like fucking Generation Alpha or something, but no, that's
honestly,
not that old.
By today's standards, I don't think it's niche. I think that's just fair game.
The new hot thing right now is the guy that nared his asshole on YouTube.
But you think 2 Girls, 1 Hot was the original hot thing? What do you... What?
TJ,
What do you mean the new hot
were you like
thing?
jerking off to 2 Girls 1 Cup?
No, I mean like
Somebody
the new
has
hot
to.
like video, like shock video to show people is the guy that nears his asshole.
Why is it hot?
I don't think there are shock videos like that anymore. I think this people are just
Okay,
completely
but hold on.
desensitized,
The
bro.
Nair asshole video was actually really informative.
I mean, that's how it's stayed up.
Wait, Tresten, you shave your butt?
What is wrong with having a smooth ass?
I say new hot thing because that's like a colloquialism. It's a turn of phrase. Like I'm not saying that the video is hot.
Just say viral.
All right,
just say
viral. Okay, the Nair butthole guy.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, so this has been productive so far.
The first time,
you guys mind if we take like a 30-second like fan break? Because it's like fucking 95 degrees in my office.
Oh, it's fine.
We let's like chill for. Okay,
bro, getting cooked.
Yeah.
Let Lars cook.
All right,
literally.
Alexa, turn on the fan. You guys can keep talking if you want. Actually, I'll just.
Okay. So the first time I saw 2 Girls 1 Cup, I was in fucking 4th grade, and I was 9 years old. That shit was scarring, dog.
I have avoided the video to this day. I've never seen it.
I don't know why, but I watched the whole thing. I didn't stop. I'm just like sitting there. I'm just like crying. I'm just like watching this shit, and I'm just
None
Alexa,
of those videos, none like meat spin, blue waffle, none of that. I've never seen any of it. I've avoided that to this day. I have seen ISIS beheadings. But,
yeah, everyone's seen those because they're all over the place.
Yeah, they post them on Twitter now. So I'm like, well, damn. There's no.
Yeah, like recently.
There's no secrecy, no nuance to the internet.
I fucking opened
They
Twitter recently, and I just saw a cat get fucking pulverized in a blender, and it was horrible.
Oh, brother, I've seen sharks fucking 3 times on my timeline, and it's just unpleasant.
Mm-hmm. Wait, just sharks in general, or like a shark?
Yes, like
the one video I've been
sex.
avoiding is the Funky Town video. I've heard people talk about it.
Yeah,
what could that possibly be?
I don't want to know. TJ, if you're avoiding it, I'm not gonna even like.
I've heard like Oni Plays talk about it, but I've never seen it because it's like the way they describe it is like really fucked up.
It's bad, Lars. Don't.
Yeah. Okay. Also, I picked up on something, and it just reminded me of something that's really weird, which is that ISIS is on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like,
and the Taliban.
They're just going around to they're just going around to their like meetings, and they're at the end of they're like, follow me on Twitter.
All right, guys, this was another ISIS beheading. Make sure to like and subscribe. Patreon's in the bio. Support.
They need funding.
I mean, Lars, the Taliban and North Korea are on Twitter too, so.
Well, Twitter Blue ain't free, I guess, at this point, but I don't know.
Yeah, here I found one of the videos of people like making food in a toilet.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do that, but it's just
no. Fuck you, TJ.
Really, if it's a brand new toilet,
I'm hoping it's a brand new toilet they just bought from Home Depot and not like a used one.
Yeah, I would hope so.
No, deleted. That shit's nasty. I don't care.
What if you might think that it's brand new, but what if like Cletus at like the warehouse tried it out before they shipped it?
Here's the chocolate ice cream one.
You never know.
Stop. No.
So that link is staying blue. Okay, add that to my day.
Okay.
It kind of looks like Kevin from Thought Cops.
That one's at a restaurant. They serve. It's like a dessert you can buy.
One of the only internet videos that I actually sought out because I wanted to like see if it was true was the jar breaking inside that guy's asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, never seen that one either, and I will never. Y'all will never get me to watch these dumbass videos.
He went straight back to work right after he recorded.
Yeah, he literally just pulled glass out of his ass, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna hit my car's gas and go to work."
Yep.
I think I'm gonna recommend my mom doesn't listen to this episode.
Yeah.
It was more so just medically concerning. I felt so bad for him. Like, it was fucking stupid, but like, oh.
Yeah. I mean, he could have just not. I mean,
yeah, you didn't have to put the jar in his ass.
No, he still went to work, though. He's just like bleeding profusely out of his fucking anus. And he's like, I'm going to go to work today.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying like if he had called his manager and been like, yeah, I just did really something stupid with this jar. I'm bleeding out of an orifice. I need to go to the hospital. I'm sure it would have been like.
Imagine calling in and be like, "Hey, boss, sorry, I put a jar up my ass and it broke. I need to go to the ER."
But maybe part of the kink is just that you do it and like don't tell anybody about it, and then you still proceed on as normal, and nobody knows that you got glass in your ass.
Someone notices like a small blotch on the back of his pants that's like slightly red, and he's like,
he's just like, sorry, it's my first period.
Yeah.
The thrill of it is that people are gonna wonder why you're bleeding from the back.
Yeah. I mean, you're using thrill pretty liberally there. I mean, that's a kind of thrill.
The guy's just,
I don't think there's any other reason.
He goes to a gay bar and they're like, whoa, holy shit, he got his back blown out.
Mm-hmm. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, he really fucking did.
He's like, no, guys, I didn't go to the gay bar because I'm a homosexual. I went there because I was trying to hide the fact that I shoved a jar.
Right. Oh, God.
You know, Lars's mom, I'm sorry if you listen to this.
Yeah. Sorry, Mom.
Let's go back to a little bit more.
Okay, hold on. I got some questions for Sir Bakugan here.
Sure.
Have you got a PS5 yet?
Indirectly.
What does that mean?
You played at your friend's house.
It is very literal. No, so I live with my girlfriend and also her brother. And her brother just moved to Florida, so he left his PS5. So he was like, "You can keep it." I'm like,
what the fuck?
Sure. I got a PS5.
Hell
now.
yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah, I haven't touched it yet, but it's downstairs. I'll go grab it whenever. Probably use it for streaming.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad you finally got one. I mean, them shits are expensive.
And I didn't pay for it.
It reminds me of that time I had a roommate in college, and then like one day he just had an Xbox, and I was like, "Oh, did you buy an Xbox?" And he was like, "Nope." I just didn't really ask any more questions at that point.
Like, what do you mean? You can't just say that.
Well, no, I mean the implication was pretty clear. I just didn't want to like.
Maybe he stole it.
Like,
he stole it. Yeah, I would think you stole it. That's my first thought.
Yeah, that's probably what he did. Yeah, I mean,
where'd you get that Xbox? I don't know.
I was his roommate, not a fucking detective.
It's really fucking cryptic.
Yeah. In college, someone tried to steal my Xbox.
Oh shit!
Oh, maybe it was him. Yeah,
it probably was. Well, no, actually, because it didn't get stolen. It was an attempt.
Oh, okay.
How's the story go? Okay, so my friend, so we were in college and we were like obviously drinking a lot. Yada yada. Went to a party like on a Saturday night or some shit. Came back home. We all came back home at different times from the same party, so like we were staggered. I went to sleep because I was drunk as shit. Went to bed. The rest of my roommates came like later, whatever. I remember seeing like in my half drunk, half wake state, somebody peep a flash, like a light into my room. And I went back to sleep. I was like, what is that? I get a text in the morning. No, in the morning, my roommate's like, yo, did you see what happened last night? I'm like, what? What do you mean? What happened? He's like, okay, so we got home. Somebody peeped a light into my room. So like, this guy peeped a light into everybody's room. He like looked into everybody's room to see that we were all asleep because our door was unlocked. Like just in college, everybody leaves their door unlocked. That's just how it was. The guy, so we were all asleep except for my one roommate, Dan, and he saw the light and was like, what the fuck was that? And he texted everybody. Everybody was asleep. So he's like, nobody's awake. Who's peeping this light in my room? He goes out into the living room of our apartment and sees this big dude like grabbing our shit from the living room, like unplugging our consoles. Like we had a PS4 and an Xbox. He's like unplugging everything. Also hella weed on the counter because it was the day after 420. So he goes out and he's like, yo, who the fuck are you? And this dude's just like, I'm just looking for my friend, yada yada yada, like try to make something up. And he's like, no, you don't. No, dude, you don't live here. You're trying to steal our shit. Like, get out or I'll call the cops. The strangest thing about this was that my roommate was like, bro, he almost, when I asked who he was and he said he knew somebody that lived here, he almost described you. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, he's like, you know that his mistake was thinking that I was Indian and not black, because he described like an Indian kid. He's like, oh yeah, you know the Indian kid here with long hair. And he was like, yeah, I know. He's like, I know who he's talking about because he's seen you, but that wasn't you. He was like, yeah, he tried to come up with like an Indian name or something. And he was like, no, dude, there's nobody here. Like, get the fuck out. So the dude left. He didn't steal our consoles, but because it was the day after 420, he stole the weed and the grinder that was on the table And we can't report that because you can't report stolen weed to the cops. So he got away with that. And it was just like, dude, what the fuck? So that was our almost getting robbed story. We started locking our door after that. But, that was that.
Remember, kids, lock your fucking door.
Yeah, lock your door. For sure learned a lesson there. I was just like, damn, that's crazy. Weed. Anyways, let's go get some breakfast.
I guess what do you do after that?
Robbed.
Yeah. No, also, like, just to kind of backpedal a little bit, just mentioning, like, there was an advantage to me not doing the detective work for that Xbox, which is that I could play it. So it's like, like, I didn't want to ask too many questions.
Where it really came from, you can't like do anything with it.
Yeah. You might just show up at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
also, I feel like a piece of shit by proxy now because of that.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, after a certain point, there's a level of removal that you can be fine with.
Yeah. You guys have legalization there?
Legalization? Oh, of weed?
Yeah.
I think I live in Virginia. I think it's decriminalized.
Okay. So there was fuck all you could do in that situation. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And back then, this was 2017, so it was still illegal then. It's decriminalized now, but I got caught with weed in 2016. And I had to do community service for it. I had to do probationary classes and community service for getting caught with like 0.2 ounces of ash. It was so stupid, dude. It was the dumbest shit of my life. And I'm pretty sure it actually traumatized me. Like the whole scenario.
And now I have coworkers that allegedly smoke weed at work all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, great. That's good for you. Like I suffered.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks.
I was saying to the other episode, like I just know people now that like have friends that just smoke crack and they just like post about it like on their fucking Facebook and stuff. Like,
everybody does cocaine and
the cops here where I live, they don't give a fuck. They like people literally smoke crack and fucking fentanyl and meth in front of the police, and they can't really do anything about it here.
Yeah,
you know, if they crack down on it, if they really crack down on it, they lose a lot.
Crack down.
If they crack down on crack, they lose work.
Yeah.
Like you let people do drugs so they can commit crimes. If they commit crimes, you have a job. Mm-hmm. If you stop them from committing crimes, you lose a job. So it's a cycle.
Or they could just like chillax and be like, oh, hey, it's an easier job now, and we can just like protect the public peace.
That's what they do.
It's like
do a couple of drug busts here and there, so it doesn't get too bad. But just largely let it happen.
Similar mindset, like a pharmaceutical company not wanting to manufacture a cure to an illness. They just want to sell something to treat it, because if you cure it, then you don't have a product anymore.
Yeah.
You lose the problem, you lose the job.
Yeah. I mean, people are always going to get sick, though. So, I mean, I don't know about that. But
I feel that as a content creator, too, because, like, my job is dependent on people needing entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
So, with COVID, people needed entertainment. And that's why everybody's numbers was up. People are going outside now. People are getting jobs. So, I'm like, damn, like, I need to, I'm not getting the same numbers. It's crazy. It's funny.
Sethical's like, we need another
pandemic. Like life. If we had another pandemic, I would go crazy online.
I would go so hard.
Yeah, I had thought about that because I actually took a break from content during the pandemic, but I thought like if there was COVID 2 Electric Boogaloo, I would go fucking nuts with like the streaming and stuff at that point. Might as well.
And then everybody that went crazy during the first like like there was another during the pandemic.
World War One.
They all were saying like, oh yeah, I hit crazy numbers, blah blah blah, and I'm like, damn, I really should have taken advantage of that. But I was enjoying life.
Yeah, I really tried to do content during the pandemic, and my numbers did go up a little bit, but then I got COVID 6 times, and I'm just like, bro, this shit's not going well.
God. How is that possible? I can't believe
and
that.
I got fucking vaxxed.
I got COVID twice.
Like I literally got vaccinated, and then like vaccinated, and then like literally a couple weeks later I got COVID, and I was like, bro, this is fucking ass shit.
Bro, you need to play the lotto because that's the luckiest shit I've ever heard in my life.
RNGesus will look upon you very favorably.
What do you mean?
That's
play the lotto. That's the worst luck ever.
That's what I was thinking.
No, it's like you've burned through all of your bad luck. Yeah.
It's great luck because it's very improbable. Very specific and odd bad things happening to you is actually good.
You could ask Lars. Literally, like that is not true. I still have the most odd and bad shit happen all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah,
you know, you guys are familiar with Murphy's Law?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Tresten's first name is actually Murphy. It was actually named after him because he just if there's something that will go wrong when it comes to his health or his like pet situation or just like he can't even get people to leave a pizza at his door. Like the people that live near him just refuse to do it because of politics.
Yeah,
I think it is.
You remember the kid on Hey Arnold that had a ton of bad luck and they called him Jinx? Well, he was based off of Tresten.
Yeah,
it's jeez.
Yeah,
that sucks.
By the way,
well, I think I don't think there is anything. I don't think there's such thing as bad luck. I think there's just luck. Actually, I don't believe in luck, but just in the context, I think that like luck. You know, in math, the concept of absolute value. I think luck is luck. Like you're either very lucky or there's no luck.
Mm-hmm. I forgot that I had a luck stat.
Yeah, yours is probably like fucking 70.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Shade in the chat, by the way, who actually suggested Sethical as a guest way back in the day. Thanks for that, bud. As mentioned over at discord.tlmpodcast.com, that he remembered that the time that Destiny thought meth was LSD.
Oh, God.
You could not have picked more different drugs. That is a very strange.
What did he say? I don't.
Wait, meth? Wait, Sethical, have you seen the hit show Breaking Bad?
Oh, there goes our Breaking Bad reference.
I have not. I have not. I need to watch that. It's on my list. My mom just started watching it before me, so I'm like, I gotta start watching it.
So since you've never seen the show, are you able to try and do your best Walter White impression?
Why?
Because
I'm not good at impressions, but
okay,
I can
hold
try.
on.
Okay,
I have to think about it.
All right,
I'm gonna send a quote in chat.
It says, "Well,
I am the one who knocks."
It says, "You got me."
Oh, I am the one who knocks.
Say my name.
Guess.
Hold on.
We have to cook.
Yeah, I mean, if
that's all I know.
Yeah, if your interpretation of Walter White is purely through memes, that was actually really good.
All right, here you go. Yeah. This is my favorite Walter quote.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I've seen It's Always Sunny, and I've seen the new episode with them in it. Yeah, I've seen the episode with Walter White.
Cranston.
Bryan Cranston. Yes. I know who he is. I'm just like, I haven't seen Breaking Bad, so it's weird.
She should just like legally change his name to Walter White at this point, or just Walter.
Smoking marijuana, eating Cheetos, and masturbating do not constitute plans in my book, bro.
Sounds like a good day to me.
Okay, here's a question: can you get addicted to marijuana?
I mean, yes and no.
You can get addicted to anything if you do it enough.
Yes,
it can become a habit. Yeah. I mean,
my girlfriend says I'm addicted to my teeth or my mouth because she says I have an oral fixation because I'm always smoking things.
What do you mean?
No, so look, she bought us these like dental tool, like metal, like picks.
Oh, nice.
And I also, before this, I always used toothpicks. I used to buy toothpicks and just like use toothpicks like every single day. Sure. I just like to, admittedly, it's probably an oral fixation, but I like this. I like the feeling. I like going to the dentist and like having them dig in my teeth, and I like to use a toothpick. I like to chew on things. I like to suck on things. Just in general, I like to play. I like to do things with my mouth, and I think it's like a coping mechanism.
So
it's probably a coping mechanism, but like
you brush your teeth and you like to eat things and suck things occasionally.
You chew ice.
That's apparently bad.
Well, it's not occasionally. It's like an everyday, like just passive.
I think most people eat every day and brush their teeth.
Wait, hold on.
While we've been on this, I've been eating and like using a.
Are you an ice chewer?
Oh my
chew on ice.
No, I think that's weird.
I have an oral fixation too. I mean, it feels really
TJ.
nice. So,
well, Tresten's saying that because he's like an actual homosexual, though. I think he's making like a funny.
Well, y'all ever had an oral fixation? It feels good.
Well,
it's good to.
Well, I mean, just like it feels. Okay, so like imagine you got food in your teeth, right?
Yes.
And you get a toothpick and you dig it out. It feels good to dig it out, right? It's like relieving, or it's like it's gratifying.
So we just have Sethical over here eating foods that will get stuck in his teeth, so he could dig it out again.
Yeah,
I don't do it intentionally, but like the feeling, like the feeling needs to be.
Do you floss a lot?
I actually don't floss. I just use the metal pick.
You should get some like caramels. You ever had those? Those take a while to pick out at that point. Maybe that would help.
No, I think it would bother me.
Oh, because
I also pulled out the metal rod. You know, have you ever? My orthodontist when I was in high school when they took my braces off, they put a metal like permanent retainer on my bottom teeth. It's been about 9 years. I pulled it out.
Yeah. Yeah, that
it was like it bothered me for it's been bothering me for the past couple of years. So I pulled it out, and like it feels good to like run my like tongue along and like to like use the pick and like scrape off.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you not have any bottom teeth anymore, or what?
No, I have bottom teeth. I just don't have I don't have the retainer anymore.
All right.
It was like a metal bar, like attached with adhesive, and I like. I think I think I like messed with it too much for the past like 10 years. So
fair enough.
Now it got fucked up over the years, and now I pulled it out.
It seems like you might just have like a sensory thing when it comes to oral hygiene, or like the nerves in your mouth. Like some people are just like that.
Or
I think it's coping. I think I'm coping for something.
I mean, have you ever tried
what?
Have you ever tried putting something else in your mouth and seeing if it's that?
I mean yeah, but I think it extends because she's also got on me because like I'll chew gum for like 5 hours.
I'm confused. Are we talking about like oral hygiene still, or sucking penis?
No, I'm just saying like maybe I don't know. Like,
well, the implication that I have an oral fixation because I do a lot of things with my mouth. I was also the kid in school that I would like chew on my hoodie strings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of things that like add up to like, oh yeah, you do so much with your mouth.
No, it's not weird to the point where you'd appear on My Strange Addiction or something.
No, it's just like I like to touch and like feel things around my mouth.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So then how have you not had COVID 6 times? What the fuck?
I had COVID twice. That was
I mean, he's not...
Yeah.
But it's my things. I'm not putting random things in my mouth.
Yeah, he's not pulling gum from underneath tables and chairs and chewing on it.
No, it's my stuff.
Wait, Sethical,
it hasn't gotten that bad
do you
yet.
like penis?
What does that? What do you mean?
Yes or no?
Well, he doesn't have to answer that if he doesn't want to.
Answer that.
You have to put more. You have to put more on that question because
what? I think he's saying like, oh, if you have an oral fixation, does that mean penis?
It has nothing to do with sucking dick. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
He's been trying so hard to steer it in this conversation in that direction.
I know.
I don't have enough experience to qualify.
I'm sorry. I'm just like the absolute dumbass 2-year-old child brain of mine. It's like oral fixation. Ha ha ha. Funny.
Look, if I come out and say I suck dick online, it's not going to be on a podcast. I'm going to make a video about it.
No, you heard it here
That's
first.
That's what it's got to be.
It's an oral fixation.
People got to dig for the information.
You guys know the Bader-Meinhof phenomenon, where it's like when you buy a new car, you see the car around town a lot.
Yep.
I think with Tresten, it's like that with like his like being newly gay. He thinks everyone's gay. Like
I'm sorry, but
like,
Sethical for the last few minutes has been saying some sussy baka shit.
I guess.
Okay, I said it's about the sensation on my teeth. It's not about like you could say that. Sure,
I've had people say that as well and be flaming, raging, monstrous homosexuals.
I'm primarily talking about teeth. I don't know how much teeth you're implicating.
You do not want teeth anywhere around a
do you want to use it like would you use a dick as a toothbrush? I mean, what the fuck?
Tresten, he's talking about the feeling you get when you pick your teeth with like a toothpick or
I know, and I contributed to the conversation. I said it could be a sensory thing.
Not everything is gay, Tresten.
No, I said it could be a sensory thing. Like for example, I never take off shoes. I always wear shoes everywhere.
How does that prove you're gay, though? I don't understand.
I'm saying it's just like a sensory thing.
It might be like 20% gay, but I'm going to say it's not.
Okay.
All right, let me do the
I think you have to like 66%. Isn't it like a 2/3 vote?
Then you could say I'm like 20% like penis.
I would say it's about 18.5%. So you're still in the clear.
Round up.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20%, then you're good.
What percentage gay do you have to be gay?
Oh, minimum 30%.
I think
30%.
Wouldn't it be 50?
No.
It's more than 50.
If you like,
at that point, you're at least bi.
No, 30%. Like,
come on, 50% to own a business.
30%, you could literally convince yourself to go like do gay shit. Come on.
I think you'd have to be more than 30% to convince yourself of that.
I guess what he means by 30,
bi-curious.
you'd be like, oh, I'm just bi-curious, not fully bisexual.
Yeah, you could still do shit when you're 30% gay.
I think if you're like in the 30 to 40 range, you're bisexual. I don't think that's gay. Yeah. I think 50 plus. That's gay.
I'm lumping in bisexuality. A lot of people use like the term gay as an umbrella now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay. Yeah, I can. Okay, then 30%. If you're 30%, what was the question?
Yeah, what is the point of that? What is the
question
point?
was?
What was the point of that? I don't. Okay.
That was such stupid ass podcast bullshit, and it was great.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Here,
also, like 3 out of the 4 of us are not gay, so I don't feel like we're the experts on this subject. So maybe we should. Just,
Okay.
move on.
all right,
I got a question.
okay.
Oh, do you want to go ahead? You can go ahead.
I wanted to ask a question that was a little bit more relevant to Seth, since he was mentioning.
Okay, DJ, before you do that, by the way, I will mention we're running pretty short on time, so let's make that the last one.
Oh,
right.
well, okay. Give me a second. Okay, so
1,
we're
2,
no
3,
no
4,
no
5, 6.
I think he's picking a better question because it's gonna.
Yeah. I'm running kind of like a mental check though. Okay.
I mean, I just had one question left too. I get you.
Okay. Yeah. So since the last time we hit you up and you came on a few years ago, you got heavily into streaming, and I just kind of wanted to ask, how was that transition going into live streaming versus just uploading videos to YouTube?
Oh, dude.
Good question.
Streaming. Here's the thing. I'm like introverted, and I'm non-committal. So it's a very weird thing for me, right? And tomorrow, allegedly, I'm doing a 24-hour stream.
Ooh.
And I don't know, I have not done any prep for it. So that might be the worst day of my life, but that's part of it, right? It's going to suck, and that's a part of it to me. Do I like streaming? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Is it what I want to really do all the time? No. So that's why I stream very infrequently. I think I tried to say that I was going to, I think last year or the year before, whatever. I tried to say I was going to stream like every Monday through Thursday, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, that's not realistic. It's not possible. At least for me. People do that and they're great at it. Sure. Not me. I can't do it. So I'm trying to really blend my content to be like 80% video, 20% streaming, make
Pareto.
just show face here and there. That's really what I want to do with streaming. If I have a cool idea, stream it. Whatever.
Like the whole thing about with the live streams with a lot of eyes on you, do you ever get that fear that you'll like fuck up like something like an accident?
Pick out your penis and just wag it accidentally.
An accidental
Yep,
dick
I was
slip.
gonna bring up iShow speed. Is like, do you ever have fears of your dick coming out in the stream?
Okay.
I think, and on the count of like 99% of streamers have not shown dick, I don't think that's a concern for me.
To be fair,
Just
though,
wear your steel reinforced boxers at that point.
If I did that, you wouldn't see me for like 2 years.
Yeah,
I'd have to get a job, and then you'll see me come back and pretend like nothing happened.
Well, also it'd be hard to get it all in one frame because it's such a big penis that I'm not sure it would fit into the camera.
My camera has a very narrow lens. It might not be.
Oh wait, proof of the camera, not your penis.
It'd just be like a big thing of skin. Like it'd be hard to differentiate.
Yeah, okay, Lars.
No,
we're gonna ask.
Okay.
What do you gonna ask, Lars?
Oh no, I was going to mention I got some buddies who've done this, specifically a 24-hour stream. If you want some tips, I got them.
I kind of want to go in.
You got to mentally prepare. You got to mentally prepare for it.
Yeah. I don't want to mentally prepare for it. I want
when you go to the bathroom, mute your microphone.
Yeah.
Luckily, my bathroom is behind two doors.
I'll give you
from my microphone.
I'll give you one tip then, just for your sanity though, is have multiple games prepared.
Yeah.
Be ready, be able to switch between them.
Yeah.
Because 24 hours is a fucking long time.
Don't be afraid to take a nap as well.
Yeah.
But isn't that the point?
Yeah. It's not a sleep stream. You're not streaming yourself sleeping.
No, yeah, it's different, Tresten. But
I intend to be awake for the whole 24 hours.
Then energy drinks, my guy.
Caffeine.
Adderall.
I
cocaine.
have plenty of fucking caffeine and whatever I'll need.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's supposed to be tomorrow. I'm starting it at night, I believe is the right time to start. So we'll see.
I gotta say though, iShow Speed had a huge penis.
I mean,
yeah.
Kind of. It was kind of. Part of it was like the flopping.
He was on like a half chub, though, so you can't really tell.
I don't think he was chubbed up though. Like it was flopping too much for it.
Those
to be
animatronic.
It was flopping, but it was like a half chub.
Those animatronics got him acting a bit quirky.
Yeah, he was like 30% gay. Yeah,
for
it was
Chico.
like
iShow Speed is definitely bisexual. Like, no doubt about it.
He's got it.
Which is fine.
I mean, well, especially with all the jokes he makes, like in his songs about sucking dick and stuff. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has an oral fixation. It's not that big of a deal.
It gets to your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's me.
All right, cut it there.
Right. By the way, Sethical, obviously, by the time this gets released, that stream will be over. But if people want to check out your stream in general, what's the best way to do that?
Come to youtube.com/c/Sethical. That's me. That's what I do. I'm on there. Anything you find on there, it's funny. I'd say like 90% of my content's funny. Some of it's cringe, but that's part of the experience. I don't have any plans for shit else I'm gonna do in the future. So you'll figure it out with me. Just come follow, come watch, and that's it.
All right.
I'd also like to.
All right, Spaghetto. By the way.
I wanted to give a quick shout out to the Russian Badger, because when we had him on a few years ago, he gave you a big shout out, which is kind of what turned me on to you.
Yeah, dude. I enjoy his content a lot. I love his content. I don't see anybody make content like him either. I guess shout out to the Russian Badger. He's I know he's a fan of mine. I'm a fan of his. We don't talk. Yeah. That's weird because we've been mutuals for years. I don't
know if you'd notice this, but he's very sparing with words outside of like recording productions. Yeah. Like you'll send him an email, he'd be like, "No." That's like the entire thing.
Russian Badger, are you gay?
A lot of people are like that.
No. Spencer does like to kind of explain though, like he does all of his own editing, and he'll spend like an hour on like a single second of the production.
Hard worker.
Yeah.
Like serious. He does it all. I don't know if he does it all himself, but I know he does a lot of his production himself.
He did when we had him on. It might have changed since then, but yeah.
I'd imagine he still does. At least.
Yeah.
But yeah, props to him.
Goofy
I really
goober.
enjoy his content.
For sure.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to make sure to get that in.
I should hit him up at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just be like, how you doing? He'll be like, good. Spaghetto.
So yeah, shout yourself out.
People have been... That's an awkward sentence there, TJ.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Go ahead, Tresten.
Okay. Hey, yo, Spaghetto here.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry,
it's not the beginning of
sorry, I got confused. So this was a good podcast.
Should be your fucking...
Thanks for having me, Lars.
Sorry, go ahead.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Lars and I, we do daily Let's Play content on a YouTube channel called Spaghetto. If you want to go check it out, youtube.com/Spaghetto, where we post videos literally every fucking day, nonstop. We've been doing that since April, and we have not missed a beat. You guys want to check that shit out? We do a lot of crazy indie games and other cool stuff too. And if you have any game suggestions too, like you could check out our Discord. We have a channel for you guys to suggest stuff to us. But other than that, just check out the daily content.
Yeah, guys, go watch the series we did on the Complex Expedition. If you want a good intro.
Very good.
Fucking fantastic game. Yeah. Tej, what's you're doing music?
Yep. I'm a music producer. I very sporadically release music, but I do upload stuff onto SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/Tej.
There he goes.
Cut off.
Yep.
But I usually spend most of my
end,
time doing stuff for the podcast. So
sorry.
Yeah.
TJ, you just borked.
I borked? Oh my! And this was the one time I didn't fuck up my promo. Okay.
You'll never hit it again.
It's on the recording though. But I just said,
we'll just go with that. Whatever you said.
You got anything?
You've been listening to the first podcast.
Could I ask one more quick question?
All right.
Okay, Seth. Who is your favorite Danganronpa character? Toko. Okay.
Fukawa. I love Toko.
Seth, why are you 20% gay?